So, which 96 overall should you take from your solo challenge free fantasy pack? So obviously, here are the 96 overall options you get. Starting off right away, we have Robert right here, who has 93 speed. He does have 95 strength, 94 block shed, 97 power move, and 90 finesse move. The second player you get for free is going to be Dante Hall, and you probably already guessed, the man's going to have 98 speed. He's a very fast burner here. And surprisingly enough, usually his legend cards aren't the greatest when it comes to actual route running stats, because he was known as the human joystick, so he was a kick and punt returner. So that's why usually he doesn't have as good, route running stats because of that, because he was known for that. 98 speed, though, is absolutely god tier. Next one we have here is Big Vince Wilfork. 84 speed, 96 power move, 80 finesse move, and 97 block shed. An absolute monster 3-4D tackle. We have Terry here. Terry is going to be an absolute monster. 96 speed, 96 acceleration, 82 tackle, 93 play rock, 92 pursuit, 93 man, 97 zone, and 96 hit power. And our final guy we have here is going to be Ricky Jackson, which you guys probably already know him if you played him up for any length of time. Ricky Jackson is always an absolute monster in this game. 93 speed. He also does come in at 84 finesse move, 95 power move, 97 block shed, 96 play rec. So very, very good options. Obviously, he's more of a 4-3 type of defensive lineman. But which one should you go with out of all these free options? Well, my personal opinion is this, right? It really does depend on what you need. With John Madden, you probably don't need a D tackle, right? You probably already have another D tackle. If you got the free Tony Saragusa last competitive pass, you probably don't need a D tackle. So now it's really down now to these four said players. If you want a burner who's just going to outrun every single person on the field, that's where you get Dante Hall. Now, Dante Hall, again, like I said, he doesn't really have the crazy route running ability. If you compare him to the free Calvin Johnson, obviously speed is where he kills Calvin. And he actually does kill Calvin in a lot of categories. But, of course, that's because 95 overall Calvin. But overall-wise, you want a speed demon, wildcat options, Dante Hall is your guy. He's not the guy I would go with, surprisingly enough. If I had to go now down to the three options, obviously a right end, left end, very similar players overall-wise. Stat-wise, there's not really much difference between Robert and Terry. Robert and, who was the other guy's name? Ricky Jackson, my bad. So very similar there, and then you got, obviously, Terry here, who I think overall-wise, great, amazing free safety here. But I'm probably going to go one of the defensive ends, in all honesty. I'm probably going to go with Ricky Jackson or Robert Porsche. I'm probably going Ricky Jackson. In all honesty, that's my personal opinion. I know everyone has their own personal opinions, but my personal opinion is, I think hang on. Hold up. Give me 1 second. Now, I'm definitely going Robert Porsche. Definitely going Robert Porsche here. That's my personal pick. I said they're all good picks, no matter which one you go with. Obviously, you can get a speed demon. You can get a solidified 3-4D tackle. You can get a absolute knock your socks off type of safety. Or some really decent 93 speed pass rushers. Me, personally, I'm going with Porsche. But again, like I said, everyone has their own opinion. Everyone has their own schemes. So, whatever your team works out with. I'm actually rocking the all-time Raven squad. So, none of those players help me out anyway. See you guys in the next one. Peace out.